Hey everybody, it is Kenny Divine, also known as Lilith, and I have to be real with myself and real with anybody who watches this. There is a reason why I haven't been consistent on YouTube. It's the same reason why I stopped being consistent in the adult industry and stopped being consistent on platforms not owned by myself. It's because we could be creators and we can build an audience from that, but essentially we are bringing them free traffic. And if our videos qualify, they can throw ads on our videos, regardless of if we qualify for the content creator program or not. I was uploading to YouTube, one, because I like to talk and I have a lot of information to share, right? But when you think about the fact that YouTube is doubling their ad creator requirements from 4,000 to 8,000 apparently. And then you think about the pennies that they pay, and then they also have favoritism. People have gone into their back end and seen that, allegedly, and on who gets paid what and how much in X, Y, and Z. I was uploading to share information, but also with the mindset the same way I did in my other career of I'm building up my name so that I can then provide my services or my content, my products to those who want to support me and find my uploads valuable elsewhere. I was never going to create, I don't give a fuck. Anything that content creators are doing on YouTube, adult creators already did it. The reason they have memberships now is because we did it with ConnectPal and OnlyFans, amongst other things. Same with YouTube streaming. People getting paid on YouTube for views. Tube sites did that first. As far as the fan sites go and being able to buy individual clips and things like that or whatever, been doing it for the past 12 years, honey. Longer than that, actually. The live streaming, hello, cam models, duh. So I've been through this before. It feels like, hello, should have had a V8. It feels like you are in a cycle doing the same thing on the same hamster wheel. And yes, you could build an audience, but I would much rather build my audience somewhere else on the internet and also in real life. I would much rather build my audience and not on a fucking, even though I have those platforms, not on a Substack. Yes, you can get paid off of there and they have their own timeline, but they're still making money off of you before you make money from them. Do you see wherein lies the issue and the problem? It's bullshit. Honestly, I would much rather put that effort, and I light up thinking about putting that effort. Was my titty hanging out? No, I ain't got much anyway. Look like ain't nothing there anyway. Anyway, I digress. I would much rather put it on my own blog and build up my audience directly there. And especially now with AI and people searching the internet through AI services and using AI like ChatGPT and other things as search engines. Now, for example, if you upload to YouTube Shorts, I think in YouTube Gemini, YouTube Shorts are more than likely to pop up. Hint, hint, if you decide to go that route. So if somebody is searching for what you're uploading in Gemini, I guess, there's a good chance that your videos may come up. However, that qualifies. But for ChatGPT, if you make a video on a particular thing and somebody is searching for it as a source, you may be popped up. You might pop up. Your business might pop up. Your restaurant might pop up. So it's annoying, and I'm tired of making money for other people. I've been doing this. I have been doing this for 12 years now. And I was on the internet just posting for shits and giggles for, when was MySpace created? When was the Yahoo forums created? Because I wasn't on Black Planet. I wasn't, that was before my time. No, that wasn't before my time, but I wasn't on there. When were the forums created? You know, you can go back to the late 90s for that, but earliest of early 2000s, you know, and 2002, 2003. So I've been on the internet a long time, and it was years before I started to make money off of it. So when you were posting for fun, and it was easy to build, that's the other thing. It used to be easy to build a following. Yes, there's a lot more people on the internet. We could use that excuse all day. But for example, there have been people who have gone on the back end of Twitter's techie stuff, of Twitter's website, to find that they actually suppress specific groups of people in their tweets so that they can be seen, so that you could pay that extra premium to be seen and feel special. No. And I'm somebody that believes in paying for promo. I'm somebody that believes in paying for marketing. Hello, I do marketing. If you would like my services, I do astrology-based marketing and non-astrology-based marketing. There's a lot going on up here. A lot of creative ideas that I would love to see people do. But I know energy harvesting when I see it. I know the intention behind why some of these requirements are needed. It's not even the money, baby. When it comes to energy, yes, money is energy, money is currency. But when it comes to energy, that is the most expensive, priceless, other than the vagina, commodity in the world. You control energy, more people putting in more effort, more people worried about things, more people freaking out about things. Hello, TikTok shut down. Because let's be real, if you know, you know. And I'm over it. I want to get off. I want to get off this ride. And I was stuck between, there are people who could absolutely use this information on the internet and on YouTube, on TikTok, and I don't want to be making these motherfuckers any more money. Not when I could be making a hell of a lot more money, knowing the information that I have about SEO, knowing how I'm so good at gaining and garnering attention, and then you add in the fact that these platforms are purposefully suppressing people's views. It's actually to get people off the internet so that they can transform the internet. People can lose their minds. They can introduce the metaverse and blah 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 blah. I could go deep into that type of stuff, but part of it's going to be good because some of us are going to be going into the real world. I would like to unplug completely, except for blogging. I do enjoy blogging. I'm a blogger in my what's the name from Bob's Burgers? Yeah, I'm a blogger. I enjoy blogging from way back, but it's not fun anymore. And I've been trying to make it fun, but uploading to these platforms is what's not making it fun anymore. Which is so crazy. And well, I can't say that it's crazy when I know the reason behind it. But it's so crazy that they're making it so hard to be able to, for people to make money, because with the amount of content creators that are out now, do you know how much money they could absolutely make and attract to that? But energy is way more expensive. Energy is way more worth. It's worth way more. I don't want to play into that. I don't want to do, mommy, I don't want to do. And at that point, I'm talking to a ghost. Mommy, I don't want to do it. And I was racking my brain because I'm sitting on 30 to more than 30. Almost 100 videos that I have not even uploaded yet. Entire series full of information that I haven't even uploaded yet because I'm in my head like, I could absolutely make bank from this. I know this. And not even talking about AdSense. Fuck their little pennies for AdSense. Fuck that shit. Fuck that shit. I'm talking about the traffic and the services rendered and the customers that I would bring in. Absolutely, I would eat. Just thinking about doing that free labor for a platform that is going to more than likely suppress my views. Because I've seen the trend in the views when I was trying it out. When I was being very, very, very consistent, I was uploading every single day, multiple times a day. Not forcing it, but at least 3 to 5 times a day, consistently for a few weeks. And I saw exactly which videos they were boosting. And it was weird. It was very much moments when I had energy like a kid. Like this one video that blew up, it was a few seconds short of me squealing over glitter. Granted, there could be kids just watching it, but the fact that they boosted it like that crazy, but didn't boost the makeup tutorial. These algorithms, people could say, oh, algorithms are just, they're biased, honey. It takes people to create and to program algorithms. They can program them however the fuck they want to. People are like, now, now you can absolutely, there is a formula to be seen. I'm just done playing that fucking game. I've done it in the adult industry for 12 goddamn fucking years and I was good at it. But I'm done. I would much rather create, but not have a big machine make a crazy amount of money off of me. Or any amount of money, honestly. That's the thing that's turning me off. It's so frustrating because I'm like, but I should upload this video. I'm really excited about uploading this video. I really should. And then I think about it. And then I think about the suppression when I could have uploaded a video a few years ago. And it's not that many people that's not on the internet anymore. People are still absolutely on the internet. They're still on the internet. They're still watching content. People, hundreds of thousands to millions of people did not just start logging off in 2026. Now, there will be a progression of people caring less about the things that they used to care about because they want to go more, they want to be more in hermit mode. They want to be more, maybe even cottage life or starting a farm life. They want the simple life, no Paris Hilton, but they want simpler things or may even require simpler things because, of how pricing and things are going. But there are still plenty of people on the internet. I've seen folks with hundreds of thousands to millions of followers get less than 10,000 views when they were averaging hundreds of thousands of views every single day, every single time they upload it. And this is just on, TikTok. People who uploading animal videos were guaranteed almost 100,000 views and a bunch of likes and things, and they're looking like 3,000 views, and the videos be cute, they be good. I'm like, where is everybody? Like, all of these people did not just log off, and yes, you could say they went to different apps. All of those TikTok obsessed motherfuckers did not just log off. Some of them did. But as always, when it comes to an addiction, sometimes people come back to it. She says that she drinks her water out of a wine bottle. I don't feel like getting up to get my cup. I don't want to be. I don't want to grow up. I'm a Toys R Us kid. And these platforms will drive you loopy if you allow them to. They really will. And I don't want to play anymore. So I have my blogs set up, and I would much rather, it might take a while. I would honestly much rather upload video and blogs to my own blog, to my own website. Because I can host on the drive, like, Mega, or even though that site is crap, Terabox, maybe even Google Drive, and post it, hyperlink it, or post it to the blog that way and watch it and get my own views. I know how to do SEO. I brought in people to sites that they had never heard of because they were searching for a particular topic, and they found me on this one site and said, I've never heard of this thing, but you popped up on in the first 10 posts, and I clicked. I gotta go with my gut there. I swear I do. So yeah, I'm gonna upload this to YouTube. Essentially to let people know, search me on the internet, on the interwebs, because I don't want to be on platforms anymore. And I thought it was just the industry that I was in before. I thought I was transitioning out of that life. No, I still very much like to create that content. So if you find that on the internet, adults only, it's the game of uploading to these platforms. Just period. I don't want to do it. I want my own. And I would much rather put in that blood, sweat, and tears and creativity into my own platform, my own blog, my own website that might take forever to build up than someone else's. Because God forbid, even though they're not going to, but God is forbid that YouTube decides, you know what? We gonna sell it. You know who we gonna sell it to? China. Because they're willing to pay almost $50 billion to own YouTube. Oh, if that happens, somebody pay me. Because I've made silly predictions before that have absolutely happened. Ask some of your favorite adult content creators. I was just talking off the top of my head, just being silly, and they happen. They're willing to pay $100 billion for this company in Silicon Valley, and we selling it. Do I think that's going to happen? I mean, China has already, got the puppet strings for America. Anyway, I'm being silly. Don't take me seriously. I'm just being silly. But no, for real. And they say, you know what, we're going to take this and completely turn it into a Chinese speaking app. Or we're going to boost more Chinese videos or more Asian videos. I mean, I wouldn't blame them too. But, what y'all going to do? I got to go get my clothes and my bedding. Child. Because I'm over here like, I want to edit these videos. Like, they're so good. I've edited snippets to TikTok and YouTube Shorts that I've actually done. They've done some cute numbers. And people are like, I want to see more from you. They're letting me know, I want to see more from you. I want more of this. I like your look, your vibe. I like what you're talking about. Give me more. As Britney Spears said, give me more. I can't. I shan't. Shan't I? My makeup still look good. I fell asleep in it. Not even last night, this morning, because I was filming. See, and I keep filming content. I have a lot of sauce in the jar. I have a lot of sauce in a jar. I just can't bring myself to upload it to none of these platforms. I was on Reddit and I built my following up on Reddit. Quick too. I think I had almost 100,000. If you know anything about Reddit, I had almost 100,000 karma in a short period of time, and with quite a few followers. I built my following up on Twitter and left it. Joined back on it, wasn't feeling it, left it. Joined back again, left it. And I realized it's not the platform that I'm attracted to. It's the blogging style, you know. Just like I enjoy uploading YouTube video, I enjoy creating videos, just not uploading them to TikTok or YouTube. I don't enjoy that. So what about you? You know, if you're a creator, are you tired of the hamster wheel? Are you willing to invest even a little bit of time into your own website, your own platform? They actually don't cost much to start. You can get a Wix site, even though, you know, and just get it for free and transfer it over. Make sure you download your data ever so often. I say once a month. Save your site and download your data at least once a month so that you can take it with you to another site. Essentially, those are still platforms if you're not self-hosting, if you don't have your own servers and shit, which are two separate things. But or you can just do WordPress, you know, good tried and true WordPress, and even they've been kind of. I'm a nerd. I'm more of a nerd and a geek than what a lot of people may realize. I might come. Do I come off as a nerd or a geek? I don't know. Let me know. But are you done with the platforms? How do you feel about it? Because they are essentially, with these restrictions and these requirements, putting ads on non-monetized channels, and they're making 100% of that money. So if your little video blow up, and not saying little like it's small, but you know, in the grand scheme of things, your video has a chance of blowing up, and you get 100,000 views. You know, it's crazy. You can get 100,000 views, especially if your video ain't that long, and still not qualify for the watch time. Do you see? It's convoluted. Like, it's convoluted. It's stupid. I don't want to play no more. Mommy, I don't like these kids. Take me home. That was the type of child I was. Mommy, I don't like them. I don't want to be here. You need to play to your classmates. I don't like them in school. I want to go home. Why won't you take me home? You believe I had one sip of coffee and I'm on my period. But this is the build up of the frustration that I have been feeling for a while. It's not an anger. It's more of, I tried to play, and I'm not a play. I don't play games. I'm a rule breaker. I do my own thing. I'm an innovator, you know? I don't do what everybody is doing. I don't do what everybody is doing. So I do say, if you have wanted to be a YouTuber, your videos might take off. You might upload 100 videos and then boom, you know? So that's not to say that you shouldn't keep going if you were already so into it. But also think about taking some of the, depending on what type of videos you upload, taking some of the dialogue from some of those videos and putting them on your own website as a blog. That's how you use the information, you know. Or if you talk like this, take your audio, turn it into a podcast. Most of the time people aren't even watching videos these days. They're listening to them while they're doing errands, while they're doing work, or not even doing anything. They're just listening rather than watching. So you could take your dialogue if you're talking, or if you have, you know, recipes or maybe tech instructions, I don't know, whatever it is, put those words on a blog. That way, if you decide to say, fuck this shit, you already got your blog up and running. All you got to do is just tell people, I got a blog. I'm a blogger. Linda. That's her name. I love Linda. I'm at a blogger. I'm not going for it anymore. And there's a sense of nervousness because this is a gamble. But I've gambled before. I always say I don't gamble. I do take risks, but I only take when I take risks, those risks take off of me. If I don't ever take a risk, that's when I'm stuck and stagnant. When I'm like, let's do it, or nah, I'm not doing it, that's usually when a lot of things happen for me. And it's not just me being stubborn. I used to hate when people say, oh, you're just being rebellious, you're just being stubborn. You haven't asked me why, though. You haven't asked me why I would be rebellious and stubborn. And it's so funny. I also study onychomancy, which is essentially fortune telling through your nails, nail breaks, maybe nail biting, nail design, nail polish, things like that. And I semi-broke my middle fingernail. All of my nails have broken into a what they call a earth length, which is usually straight across. Not earth length, but earth shape, which is straight across. They all have broken like that, so I just filed them down. Like, you want to be earthy. I need to be grounded in, my energy. So fine. This middle finger broke, but didn't break all the way. So it broke in the middle. And my nails have been growing so nicely too. It broke right in the middle and the edges were still connected. And this is ruled by Saturn. And if you know anything about Saturn, Saturn rules authority, restriction. It can also mean, especially on your right hand, it can mean, I believe it's the outward expression of whatever that energy is. So it can mean that you don't have control in the situation. And this just happened yesterday. And I was sitting thinking, what don't I have control over? And then I broke out coffee mug. And the smoke alarm went off 2 days in a row. And every single time I try to get up to edit these videos or even upload videos that I already have to YouTube, I just got tired out of nowhere. And I'm like, the last time this happened was in my other career when I had to upload to these sites and felt the same way. Did not feel good about it. And I would just get exhausted out of nowhere. And I've been staying away from coffee because it's eclipse season. And during eclipse season, my energy is usually like, you're watching this video, you've seen what it is. It's usually like skyrocketed. But during my cycle, I usually have no energy during the new moon and a lot of energy during the full moon. So I currently have a lot of freaking energy, to the point that I was up 20 hours today total, and I slept 3 hours. Had no caffeine until I just had a sip an hour ago. And then I came to this conclusion. I'm scared, but I've done this before. But at the same time, when I did it, and I left all of the platforms, I was on 25 platforms in my other career as a, spicy creator. 25 over 12 years. The only thing I didn't do was cam full time, but 25, yes. And I uploaded to all of them. And when I left all of them to go solo, to go independent, the only reason that didn't work out as well as I wanted to was because I got injured. I was full ready to go all in on my stuff. And then I got injured. Like, bad. And couldn't act. Sitting up like this, the way that I'm sitting up, pay no attention to my naked pillows. The cases are in the wash. But sitting up like this, I could not do for a good year. Everything hurt. So that's where that fear would come in. Like, what if something else happened? Babes, it already happened. I don't know who needs to hear this. What if something else happened? It already happened. And you know what I'm talking about. It already happened. It already happened, so you might as well bet on yourself. You might as well go all in. And that's what I was prepared to do the last time. But what's different this time? Trying to find it. Hold on. I promise it's there. What is different this time is I've let go of limiting beliefs. I've truly let go of, but what if this doesn't work? What if this doesn't, what if no one pays attention? What if X, Y, and Z? I've had people find me on other platforms searching for my old persona because they wanted my content that bad. When you have something that you are putting your energy into and your passion into, it's good. It's good. That still doesn't mean that you can't be scared. But I mean, well, not scared, but just a little bit. I don't say I don't think I'm scared. I'm more excited. You know, I'm more, I'm really doing this. I'm going back to the days of me being a blogger. A blogger, and I would much rather put it on my own site. And I just watched this video. If you look, there's a lawyer. She's an entertainment lawyer. She works for Disney, amongst Netflix, amongst other things. Her name is Tyler Cho, Chou, the creator's attorney. And she made a video about what buyers look for in a YouTube channel. I did not know that the movies. Oh, I actually like that. The TV just cut off. Wait a minute, that might be the new vibe. I like that. Yes, it looked like, Spotlight. Like I got what's the not sepia, the gradient that you could put around the video. That's what it looked like. I just got my laptop on. Tyler Cho, the creator's attorney. I did not know that the Obsession movie and the Backrooms movie were both created, yes, by A24, but by YouTubers. Media is shifting. Attention is shifting. We already knew that. But the power is shifting. And if you have something that people can't help but pay attention to, you have a lot of power. So that's where I'm at when it comes to my creations and my content. I know I have a lot, aside from the fact that I own a pocketbook. I know I have something that people will and should be paying attention to. I'm betting on me. Let me take another sip from my big ass water bottle. I'm gonna get up. I gotta get up anyway. I'm betting on me. But 8,000 watch hours, that's ridiculous. I had a tech channel, and something would not let me upload on there either. I uploaded and deleted everything because there's so much information I have. I just don't. But I've never been wrong about a platform before. Every single time I decide to leave a platform, that's when people really start having big issues. I left Twitter before everybody did. I left TikTok before everybody did. And I'm more so talking about in my other, creator space, the spicy space. What else? I left OF before everybody did. I said they're going to come right back around and bite you on the ass. Everybody called me crazy. Everybody said I was fear-mongering. Look at them now. What else? There's a lot of sites I left. I left Facebook. Long before, I'm rarely wrong about these things. So I'm willing to. And then I'm being limiting because there are other projects and things that I also have. Don't think small. Open up your wide view and think bigger. What else do you have in your repertoire? What else do you have at your disposal? What other creative ideas do you have? Whether that's baking for people, whether that's cooking for people. Check your laws for the cottage states. I will always tell people that. Because some states you can bake as long as it doesn't have perishable stuff in it, like creams and milks and stuff. Like with toppings or whatever. Or like cheesecakes and things. Sometimes you can bake from your home, or see if a local restaurant will let you rent out their kitchen or something, or get a profit part of whatever you make. It may be, I don't know, detailing cars, mowing lawns, or whatever. Whatever you have in your repertoire. Maybe even offering to film people's weddings. It's going to be a lot of people getting married between 2026 and 2028. I'm just saying. Makeup. Definitely, I was a makeup artist in a past life. I've worn a lot of hats, so the fact that I'm being so limiting with myself is crazy. But I guess it's like when you have a lot of stuff, or you have clothes, out of sight, out of mind. I prefer my clothes and my items to be displayed neatly on a shelf or in an open closet with, glass doors so that I can see what I have, because unless I'm looking at it, it ain't there. So I need to make a whole list of all of the things that I have under my name, and the skills and things and businesses or whatever, because I'm not limited, and neither are you. We are not limited. We're not. And things like YouTube and TikTok, they are attempting to limit us. We just don't realize that. We can go elsewhere. We can create other things. Not going from platform to platform, because I can't stand when people do that. Where are we going next? You gonna take Bikini Bottom and move it somewhere else just for the worm? Was it the worm? The bullworm? To come and crush your shit anyway? Ouch. I love SpongeBob. Like, it's a bullworm. The fact that they did that was so stupid, because it wasn't like falling this way, or it was like coming through here. Some kind of way it was running off and it was in the direct path. Hello, that's a word. I swear, all of the tea and all of the knowledge be in the kids shows. It was in the direct path of where the bullworm was coming straight ahead. They didn't go this way, left. They didn't go right. They was going straight ahead. And got crushed anyway. Well, I think that was the episode I'm thinking of. Or am I confusing two episodes? Let me know in the comments. You want to go in the direct path of the problem rather than veer left and right. Or just leave left or right. And not take the bullshit with you to another destination that's going to be a problem. It's the same with me going live. I love going live. I love live streaming. It's just live streaming on these fucking platforms I just don't like. I don't like. Oh, that's a good shot. I don't like it. And it's not even me being rebellious. It's genuinely, you're paying me pennies for the effort, and I know I could make more on my own. If that, paying me pennies, if that, because a lot of people ain't getting paid. And they got to work even harder than they did 15 years ago, when it's so easy to make money now. It's so easy to make money. So these platforms are making it harder so that you don't realize just how easy it is to make money without them. And on that note, I'm logging off. You don't need them. I don't need them. Certain apps I will use, and some I won't. I really don't want to use any of them. I really don't. Excuse me. Yeah, so I need to go. I was going to edit. I don't know if I will. We'll see. But until next time, repeat after me. Well, if there will be a next time, search me on the interwebs, Lilith Divine or Candy Divine. I'm somewhere. Candy Divine 666. Just search me on the interwebs. Bing, DuckDuckGo, wherever, and I'll be there. Repeat after me. Something good is going to happen to you today. Something good is going to happen to me today. And until next time, somewhere on the interwebs or in your frequency.